I had a horrible experience at Dunkin' Donuts today, and it happened early this morning around breakfast time, and I'm still upset. So I basically got banned from going to the restaurant on Fort Campbell in Clarksville, Tennessee ever again after they messed my order up and wouldn't give me my money back, wouldn't take the food back, and I did get upset and throw the food at them. And so I'm still pissed off because it was not provoked. I'm like, what did I do to these people to make them so angry? So what I end up doing, I end up Googling, um, I Googled, well, I meant to do a review and I gave them a 1 star. And when I went to do my review, it was so many people had complained about the same thing that I complained about. What I had been doing is just going from restaurant to restaurant, just trying what's new on the menu. And I was going to try the avocado toast, but they intentionally messed my order up. So as I'm going to write my review, I tell them how to place my, you know, I went to Starbucks first. And then I went across the street. They didn't have any hot sandwiches left. So I went across the street to get a hot sandwich. I get there, the door is closed, but they told me to pull through the drive-thru. I went through the drive-thru and just sat there. Now, she told me to go around to the drive-thru, but she never answered me. Wasn't nobody there but me. And so I sat there and I waited patiently. And then as I got ready to pull off, she started asking me what I wanted. I get to the window. She said, "Oh, everybody's having a bad attitude today." And I was like, that is so weird for her to just start picking at me for no reason, right? And so, anyway, they gave me the food. The food was messed up. I said, take the food back. Give me my money back. They was like playing with me. What's wrong, ma'am? Why you don't want the food? I was like, just give me my money back. And I threw it because, I was handing it to them, but they wouldn't take it. And so I started to look here online. Everybody's saying the same thing. It was so hard. They kept getting the order wrong. They were out of supplies. And these people, I don't know if it's the same crew or something they got going on there. They don't like their managers. I'm not sure what's going on there. But it's the same restaurant. Everybody was like, if I could give them less than 1 star, I would. Now, for the same restaurant to keep getting complaints after complaints, they told me I can't come back. I know these people are not going back, so eventually they'll be out of business. And nobody cares. Why would you let somebody run your business in the ground, for one? You got all this complaints on your business, but you have done nothing about it. Customer service still sucks. The drive-thru still slow. And then they want to act like you did something wrong for saying, okay, this food isn't right. Why is the cheese messed up? Why is the cheese hard? Why? Well, this place is run terrible. They always out of product. The staff don't care and act like you are bothering them. That's exactly what happened to me. They act like I was bothering them. Like, I came here to get food. You work at a food spot. Just give me my food and let me leave. And I'm up, before I start looking at the review, I'm thinking to myself, they want you to come to the restaurant, be nice to them, make them feel good about themselves, and then you can order your food. Like, you can't just go to a restaurant now and order your food. You got to stay there and small talk them or kiss their ass or something, and then they'll give you food. But you just spending money, you not tipping. That's not going to work no more these days. You really tried it if you could pull up and you look like you happy and they back there working. It's that all these 1 stars are the same thing. Well, few people, probably people who work there, probably gave them. It says that this is iced coffee with extra cream. They gave me no ice and pretty gross. When I ordered, they said they didn't have iced decaf, but they could make it regular decaf. And this one, I went too fast. They acted like they don't have it. I've been there multiple times and ordered it. The experience felt rushed, and I was rushing to get something else because I guess is an inconvenience. Is convenient and easier for them to make. I ordered donut. Apparently, they took dumplings all the same. I asked for a frozen coffee. They didn't do only some. It says every time I visit, I wait in the drive-through. Go back. I can't see that. And it's ridiculously long. And then they always forget my order. By far the worst Dunkin' I've ever experienced across all states I visited. Then to top it off, my coffee is nasty, just irritating. It says I gave them a half a star. Oh, if I would, I would have. I've been to Dunkin' from Arkansas, New Hampshire, and I always been greeted by bubbling personalities. It wasn't me. I told you I went to Starbucks first. I went to Starbucks. They didn't have Starbucks. They didn't have hot sandwiches. I went across the street and my whole day got ruined by these people. My whole day got ruined by these people who do not want to work. They want to go apply for a $5 job and get mad when you ask for food. They always out of everything. And the drive-through is messed up. Pretty disappointing. And they make you feel like you crazy for asking them. I just started going again since they opened back up. And they should have never opened back up. They literally have given you an attitude when you ask them. Exactly. When you ask for something, they give you an attitude.
Just give me my refund, I'll leave. Just give me a refund, I'll leave. Give me a refund. Okay, I just went to Starbucks and got me some food, a drink, right? They didn't have any hot sandwiches. So I drove over to Dunkin Donuts to get a hot sandwich. I pulled in that space right there, try to open the door. I couldn't open the door. So I pulled around to the drive-through, right? And the girl, the black girl, she didn't say anything. So I was about to pull off. So I pulled up to the window. They gave me cold sandwiches. I pulled up in my RV, and obviously they jealous. I did nothing to these people at all. And I was like, why would you give me cold cheese? And so I threw it, and they called the police on me, so I just stood there, right? And now they're talking about, oh, you banned from this restaurant. That black girl right there act like she wanted to fight me. Just jealous. But I don't mind not coming back here. I could like to eat every day. I don't bother nobody. The black people in there, man, they gotta work. They should be happy I'm balling, but instead the little jealous bitch will sit up there and be mad. But anyway, I'm waiting on this cop to give me my damn paperwork to say I can't come back here. I wouldn't dare come back here. So when I went to the window, the black girl said, pull around to the drive-thru. It was nobody in the drive-thru. I pulled around to the drive-thru. She didn't say anything. So I waited there patiently, but then after a while, I'm like, she just told me to pull around here, and she didn't say anything. And so finally, I was about to pull off, and then she started talking. Can I take your order? So I just went ahead and gave her my order. I ordered 3 sandwiches. The turkey sandwich and the avocado toast and something else I forgot. And so when I pull around, the black girl was saying, man, that lady just pulled. I was sitting right there at the window. That lady just pulled off. Everybody got an attitude today. And I looked behind me to see if the other lady pulled off that was behind me. And so anyway, I just sat there. So the black guy, he comes and showed me he putting his gloves on. And I was like, in my mind, should I eat this food? And so they hand me the 3 sandwiches. The avocado toast looked weak. The boxes was greasy and nasty. And the cheese was cold. And I was like, why would y'all do me like that? Just give me a refund, I'll go. And so it was a white girl or Hispanic girl or whatever she was in the window. She's like, what's wrong, ma'am? And I was like, I want a refund. This food isn't right. So she wouldn't take the food, so I threw it at her. And so the black girl come up and she you want to, I was like, just give me a refund. And then the black guy come up, oh, I made the food. It was me. They want to talk and play while the line held up. I'm like, okay. So I'm like, looking at her. Come on, what's she gonna do? Is she gonna come through the window or what? Because I was finna. But anyway, I'm just looking at. And honestly, I was rolling my window up a little bit because the black guy came up, and I don't know if he was gay or what. But they really wanted a problem. They really wanted a problem. They really wanted to sit there and talk. So at first, I almost pulled off because and then I was like, she was on the phone with the police, and they was trying to hold me up so I wouldn't leave. So I was like, let me stay and let them know what happened. So I didn't pull off. I just stayed there. The line was piling up. And I'm still in shock because, like I said, I went and got Starbucks. And I went to get a sandwich. I did not go to play with them people. I did not want them to play with me. And what they did was ridiculous. But I wanted to say, too, in this video, the girl saw me. She told me to pull around. And when I pulled around to the thing, she didn't say anything. And then I'm trying to be patient already. I went ahead after I cranked my truck back up. When she said that, I turned it back off. I gave her my order. I pulled up, and they still was playing. Like the black guy, he came to the window and put his gloves on. Like he wanted me to visibly see he putting his gloves on. And I'm thinking he probably finna do something to this food. And I didn't even take a picture of the food because you know how they give it to you through the window. And I was like, no, I said, give me a refund. So I didn't even have my I'm a camera person. I didn't even have my camera rolling because I'm not expecting for them to keep pushing. You know what I'm saying? Well, I don't know why they was pushing so hard. But anyway, they gonna ask me not to ever come back there again, like I would. And then the fact, I'm still in shock. I go out to eat every day. People don't. Sometimes you can notice a bad attitude from people, but I ignore it. You know what I'm saying? But I'm finna go to Audi's. And I'm just stuck right now. I don't even know what to do right now because, okay, finish watching the video. Be treated like that. But I was going to show y'all, I ordered an avocado toast. That was my first time. And that was going to be my first time trying it. And they did me like that with their ugly ass. And then the cop going talking about, it's a difference. It's not illegal to be right and wrong. They just don't want you to ever come back here again. I pulled up, don't even know these people. I went to Starbucks, did not have a problem. The lady was nice. I was like, thank you, whatever. I pull up over broke ass Dunkin, and these hoes just mad at the world. Mad at the fucking world because they gotta fucking work. And still sitting pretty while they're not slaving. Peasants. Simple peasantry. Go ahead and work, peasants. Jealous ass bitch. Look at this slave. Working hard. Like, give me a refund. And she was like, what's wrong? You know, they being kind of whatever, playing with me. And I'm just ready to leave. And she was like, I said, just give me a refund. I'll leave. Right. And then they just, the black guy, oh, it was me. I made the food. I'm like, that's fine. You made the food. Just give me the refund. I'll leave. You know what I'm saying? They wanted an issue. Right. And then so the line was backed up. They didn't have to work. Now they back slaving like they was. Because I didn't do anything to them for them to treat me like that. Gotcha. All right. I'm going to go inside real quick. Okay, thank you. Now they back slaving. They wanted me to hold the line up so they can play on the clock. Like, I'm scared. I hope I don't go to jail for trying to get breakfast, which I had already went to Starbucks. It was no problem with me. It was them people and they're jealous. I did absolutely nothing. They act like they want to fight me and give me cold food.
Hey, ma'am.
Yes. Okay. Okay.
This will be your copy of the trespass. Just a piece of paper saying don't come back.
Okay.
Can I get real quick? Our systems are kind of down, so I couldn't pull it up. What's your social?
Oh, these lazy motherfuckers don't really want to work. They'll go in there and try to get a $5 job, but then get mad when somebody come and order food. They get the $5 job and then get mad at everybody for wanting food. Now y'all still gotta work. Look at the bitch want to talk, so she ain't got to go to work. Oh, miserable bitch. You see how I'm living? I'm gonna keep stepping her. Let me go about my business.